Welcome back to CryptoWealthy channel, guys. In today's video we're going to do technical analysis on the Chainlink because many people asked me to do technical analysis over here. What could we expect in the Chainlink in the next period of time, and what should you do if you don't know actually what to do after this parabolic phase. And also we're going to go through some examples to kick the FOMO out of your system, because the FOMO is very dangerous in this area over here. And if you're a holder over here, if you bought on the low prices and you're standing and holding still, congratulations to you. The gains are insane. You are amazing, and please listen to me up what I have to say in this video. And now let's begin. So over here we are standing on the Chainlink chart, and we can see that the Chainlink is trying to find some sort of a level of support over here. Now this is the all-time high of the Chainlink, so right now we are watching actually creation of the new resistances and the new support. So we need to see if the bulls in the Chainlink market over here has its own strength to actually build up new support and continue going on the way to the upside, or it will crash on the downside. Now if I was a Chainlink holder, I will certainly not hold all my stash over here. I would probably take some profits over here because the crash could occur, and I will give you some examples why that could occur and why this chart is looking very well as the other charts that are a little bit FOMO charts, I must admit. But for now it's going very well. Even so, when we switch on the 4-hourly chart, we do have one bearish pattern over here, which is rising wedge formation. After this, the crash should occur on the way to the downside, and then I would accumulate more chain links, but I will certainly not buy over here, because even if the chain link continuously starts growing on the way to the upside, that wouldn't be so big gains, because whenever the price is going on the way to the upside, your DCA or dollar cost averaging is reducing significantly. So this is the reason why I wouldn't suggest you also to buy right now, than to expect actually some sort of a crash, let's say correction in the chain link, then to buy again and push the price on the way to the upside. So this is the reason, if you are new over here, make sure to listen to me up very carefully, because we do have some interesting charts to show you. So the thing that you're watching right now is the Raven coin. Raven coin on 4-hourly chart had a pretty significant jump over here, and that's the jump 20%. That means the one similar thing to the Chainlink, this chart and some other charts that I'm going to show you, is the parabolic move without retesting 20 exponential moving average. 20 exponential moving average is this yellow line, which is one of the most important ones in all charts. Over here we can see that the Raven coin in this jump never ever retested this yellow line or 20 exponential moving average, and usually when that happens, the price is going to come very violently to retest this moving average, and probably it's not going to hold, as we can see over here. And now the Raven coin is deep in the downtrend over here. If we go a little bit over here, we can see that we never ever retouched 20 exponential moving average. Now what occurred actually is, after the big parabolic move, price had to go violently back to actually retest 20 exponential moving average, and as I told you, usually it does not succeed to actually hold those levels, and it crashed all the way to the downside, and even to those levels where it actually began to actually climb on the way to the upside. So be careful, because Chainlink is forming the same chart. If we switch on one very interesting chart, and that's Tesla, what you can see in Tesla over here is the same thing that happened. We never ever retested 20 exponential moving average after 31st December over here. We retested it next time 26 February, and what happened? The retest was so violent that it broke 20 exponential moving average and went all the way down to 63% loss. So make sure to be careful, because whenever we are detached from 20 exponential moving average for a long period of time, and the price do something like it's doing over here right now in the live version, you can see that it went into its own peak, and now it's going to retest 20 exponential moving average, and there is a probability that we are going to actually maybe break it and maybe bounce. Now we had a recent retest over here of the Tesla, so we may actually hold this level, but also we may see the crash that happened and occurred over here. So please be careful with the Chainlink. One more very interesting chart that you need to see over here is in the Bitcoin. When we surged to the $20,000, we never ever retest 20 exponential moving average after the 13 November 2017. The next time that we retested it, it's 20 December. So after 1 month, then we saw the big crash, violent retest where we didn't succeed actually to hold this level and continue our trend to the upside. The Bitcoin crashed all the way to those levels of $6,000. So please be careful, because if we switch on the Chainlink chart over here, we can see the same thing is happening right now. We didn't retest 20 exponential moving average for 10 days. Now I'm not saying that we are going to crash right away, but there is a big probability that we are going to see correction sooner or later, because there is nothing that is going indefinitely on the way to the upside or to the downside. The market's going up and down non-stoply, so it's very important to kick the foam out of your system, because you could be burned over here. The next thing that I want to watch is the MACD. The MACD is also showing us on histogram over here are two bearish candles, or let's say weakness in the trend, and also that could confirm this double candle top over here, which is still not broken. You need to also watch those 2 weeks over here, or let's say the point of 2 weeks. If we could manage to break them in the next period of time, that would mean at least temporary continuation of the bulls in this market. But for now, we are still seeing some sort of a weaknesses in the trend, which means that the MACD is warning us on some sort of a way that the bulls are getting a little bit weaker. I'm not saying that they're going to continuously go to the downside, but there is a possibility, because this is the way that the MACD is showing us. Now we're going to jump to one very interesting indicator which many traders are watching, and that's very important indicator, relative strength index. The reason why this index is very useful is because many traders are trading by it, and everybody are watching it when they are trading and buying some coins by the technical analysis. As we can see over here, this is the overbought zone above level of 70, and that's actually not good if we see the price above these levels, because it's giving us a signal that there may be correction on its way. So make sure if you seeing this still on the way to the upside, the chances are actually increasing for the correction. The same thing applies if we are below level of 30, whenever we are in oversold zone as we had over here, that indicate us big push to the upside. So the same thing we saw on the charts over here. If we go back on the 13th February 2020, you can see that we went into the overbought zone, and after that occurred the crash to the downside, because we went too parabolically too quickly. So make sure to be careful, because for now Chainlink had its own run very quickly, and this is the biggest run, all-time highs. So there is a potential to see correction in the next period of time. Now I'm saying correction, I'm not saying crash to the zero or something. I'm saying correction, and that correction may actually trigger the trend reversal and to see actually lower prices again, as it's $7 or $6 per Chainlink, which is also good to rebuy those dips and let the price push on the upside. Now the only thing that I don't like about this chart, it's because it's too clean. Now someone will say, oh, but yeah, it's too clean. That's good if it's clean, if it has its own stairs, let's say. The reason why I don't like this is because if we manage to break this level of support over here that the Chainlink build up, or let's say temporarily support, the thing that will happen, many people have stop losses over here, many pools are standing here, so if the price breaks this level of support over here, it will trigger those pools and the price will start correcting itself. The same thing will happen over here, because many are holding those stop losses also a little bit below this line over here, and it will push further to the next one. This is the reason why I don't like so clean jumps, so clean push to the upside, because it may also occur the clean dumps and clean corrections to the downside. So make sure to observe all of these that we mentioned, especially Bitcoin, because if the Bitcoin starts going to the downside, then the Chainlink will probably follow this, because Chainlink is still not growing because of its own use case. It's growing still on speculation. There is a big potential for the Chainlink when it comes to fundamentals, but right now at this very moment we are still trading, buying and selling with the speculation, which is of course normal for the cryptocurrency space, but for now you need to be very careful, because that's the case. We're still not seeing grow because of the use case, we are still watching the grow because of the trading. So the next thing that I want to see and expect is Chainlink to correct immediately, to see at least some sort of a correction to the 20 exponential moving average before we jump. If we manage to bounce back from 20 exponential moving average, then you could expect probably even higher prices. But if we see consolidation around this level, as you saw over here on the Tesla, as you saw over here on the Raven, as you saw over here on the Bitcoin, there is a potential that we will see Chainlink drop further down to actually find level of support. Now I think this is it for today, ladies and gentlemen. I told you what to watch yourself off. Please don't let the FOMO come into your system. Be professional. Do not trade by the things that you think may happen. Trade by the things that you see here on the charts. It's very important to watch charts before you investing in anything. Now, if you like this sort of videos, please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. If you want to do me more reviews of some coin, let me know in the comment section down below what would you like to see on this channel in the next period of time. I want to thank each last one of you for watching our videos. Till the next episode, happy trading and goodbye.